gotta get. 我的中文名字叫徐明梦。
我是黄英璇。
今天我们教你音调。
We will be teaching you about pinyin tones.
Pinyin literally means spelling out the sound. It is the most commonly used romanization system for Mandarin Chinese. It is officially known as Hanyin Pinyin, meaning the Chinese language.
Because Chinese characters are not like reading English, this system has helped many language learners understand how to pronounce various words.
All letters in the English alphabet are used in this system, yet the pronunciation is significantly different. English speakers change in pitch is used in whether to decipher they are asking a question or making a statement.
The 4 different tones change the meaning of the pinyin words drastically.
When talking to someone, it is vital you get the tones correct, because when pronouncing when to ask or when to kiss, it can become quite awkward in a conversation. I want to ask the teacher, or if you use the wrong tones and say, I want to kiss the teacher, not only will it be amusing to the class, but it will also be very embarrassing.
Many people describe pinyin as sing-songy because they hear the tones rising and falling.
So let's discuss the 4 different types of tones and tips on how to pronounce them. First, the neutral tone. A neutral tone happens when the syllable loses its original tone. It is considered neutral. It is short and weak. Ma, ma, ma.
Next is the first tone. The first tone is a flat tone, and it's the sound you make when you're trying to make a decision. The first tone is high and level. The tone mark for this tone is a flat line. Ma, ma, ma.
The second tone is a rising tone. It's like when someone's asking a question. What? What? Now can you say ma, ma, ma?
The third tone is a falling then rising tone. It's also known as a valley tone. When you're asking a question,
and you're really questioning something. Really? Really? This tone dips. Your voice falls and then rises. Ma, ma, ma. The fourth tone is a falling tone, when you strongly disagree with something. No, no. This tone is like an angry command. Ma, ma, ma. Now, some everyday words that tones play a crucial part in understanding the true meaning. Shui, jiao means dumplings, or shui, jiao means to sleep.
Or tong, chuan means classmate, or tong, chuan means to share a bed. Confusing these tones will not only be confusing, but it will be very embarrassing at times.
Or shong mao means panda, or shong mao means chest hair. Or ma, ma, which means mom, versus ma, which means horse.
Mispronouncing this could get you in a lot of trouble with your parents.
Now, since we've learned the basic tone rules, let's discuss the exceptions and more in-depth tones called a tone santai. This occurs when in speech, the tones are not the original pitch value because the tonal pronunciation changes when tones are put together in different combinations.
First is the half-third tone. The third tone is only fully pronounced when the syllable is by itself at the end of a sentence. When followed by a first, second, or fourth tone, the third tone is pronounced as a half-third tone. This tone begins as a full third tone, but does not reach its lowest point. Therefore, the length is shorter than the full word tone. For example, hao, shu.
The third tone santai, when a third tone syllable is immediately followed by another. The first tone changes to a second tone. For example, yi, z, yi, z.
The fourth tone santai falls only about half as far as the regular fourth tone. A modified fourth tone is used when 2 fourth tone syllables follow each other immediately. so the first of the two changes to a modified. For example, Yao, Kan.
Special tone santai for E and Bu. E and Bu are commonly used words in Chinese. When they precede a first, second, or third tone syllable, they are pronounced using a fourth tone. When they precede a fourth tone, they are pronounced using a second tone. For example, Bu, Gao, Bu, Gao.
Now that you learned all of the basic rules about tones, here are some simple tips to understand how to write them.
When writing tone marks, they are always over the main vowel. First, you should look for A, then O or E. If none of these appear, you continue to look for I or U. If both I and U appear in the same word, you put the tone mark over the later one. So now, since you've learned all the basics of tones and pinyin, you're now on your way to becoming a more advanced Chinese speaker.